This was me. This was me 12 weeks later. I lost 22 pounds and simultaneously dropped my body fat by 8%. I also got a tan. This weight loss journey for me was not difficult. And I don't mean that to boast, I just mean to show you how easy weight loss can be when you learn to think slightly differently. Notice how I said you need to think differently, not necessarily execute differently. Your plan may already be solid, it's just that most people don't stick to it long enough to find out whether it is or not. The biggest issue I have with my clients is long-term adherence. Somehow something throws them off their diet. It's completely normal, life happens. But the difference between those who make a success of their weight loss journey and those who don't is how they react to the process along the way. I don't know if you've ever heard that quote, life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. But the same is true of any diet. So it's important to understand that weight loss over time is not necessarily going to be linear. You're going to have setbacks along the way. Times when your weight's going to go back up, it's going to come down again, it's going to go back up. People get so hung up on this idea of perfection that they'll view these setbacks as an excuse to then spiral out of control. Perfection, i.e. a straight down line, is unrealistic. If you look where you start and where you end up, you still make some serious progress. So when occasions like this occur where your weight starts to creep up again, don't use that as an excuse to completely throw the towel in. Sometimes, okay, I've had 50 more calories than I should today. So what, are you gonna then have 2,000 more because why not? I know I've certainly thought like that in the past. Try not to look at these as setbacks, but instead minor corrections required to allow you to continue to move forward. This isn't even just for those looking to lose weight. Building muscle and eating in a calorie surplus is just as hard. There are going to be days where you slip up and don't manage to consume enough calories. The graph's just going to go the other way. There are going to be setbacks, but eventually you'll get there. Remember, it's just you versus you in any physical transformation. Try not to fight yourself, but work with your body and your mind. I know it sounds a bit hippie, but the psychology of weight loss is super important and a topic that I find very interesting. So let me know if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.